Does this fit here? Let's find out. So the mirror on the Model Y 2026 Juniper is slightly different. So the shape of it, for the most part, is exactly the same as the previous gen, but there is this, I don't know, like a layered version, right? So it's about like a ledge right here. So in some ways, it makes it a little bit easier for a designer, right? So we came up with this design that actually fits it in one piece. There's still one seam. There's not really a way to do it unless you bulk it, right, in one piece, right? So basically, this looks freaking weird. I swear it fits though. So it goes here, wraps it around here, and then from here it goes like that. Now you see it, right? So first off, we are gonna go ahead and wipe it down. So I have some tack solution right here. I'm gonna wipe it down. We actually tested this. This is still, we haven't done final testing, but it's pretty close, meaning that this is gonna be, for the most part, what the design is gonna be for a do-yourself kit. And from my knowledge, I haven't seen any patterns out there that do it like this. So maybe they'll do it after seeing this. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll find better ways. But hey, we're here to learn. We had some sensors, not sensors, but like scanning markers on there. So it's a little, you'll see some dots here and there. So now I got something. Oh, I got it actually upside down.
There we go.
I'm gonna fix that real quick. All right, so I got some tack solution and slip solution. So this is slip, and then pretty much just wet it. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the actual piece right here. So I like wetting the top layer first as well. Let's go ahead and let's put that down. And it's really weird because it's like this. So I kind of follow it, and from here on out, boom, all done. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and make sure everything is moving, like so. Okay. And here we go, let's start with this. So first off, you wanna get this corner right here tacked. So that looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the edges. And I have this tiny, I love this angled one. This is like a smaller one. You're just gonna focus on getting all that out and towards you. And look how nicely this fits right here. So this little ledge right here fits perfectly. And then when you have this, we kind of put it right there without having to stretch anything, but you see, I call it like clamshelling a little bit right there, right? Or we call it fingers, I don't know, professionals call it fingers, beginners call it wrinkles. And then I start from the middle and I just go straight up. And what I just did was I used something called tack solution, which is a mixture of alcohol and water. And what I'm doing is I'm tacking that area because that's the area that I'm actually gonna seam with this piece right here. So this looks fantastic. You can see I got it all the way up to here. And for PPF, for the most part, a lot of times you'll go right to the edge. You either go right to the edge or you have to go fully around it for it to have the longevity. So in this case, since this is a do-yourself kit, we have it going right to the edge. So about like 1 or 2 millimeter prior to it. So we don't want any of this to stick just yet. Okay, we want to relax this material. And there's about, if you go to this side right here, come to this side, there's about, this is how much is left. This is what, like 2 centimeters? And you just want to pull that in, like so. Okay, look at that. And then once you pull it, it's so good. All right, so that pull is very important. So the pull, you see this right here? It kind of has all that material. When you pull it, it will go away. So we're gonna go ahead and put some tack solution into the corners. Then we're gonna pull it. Boom. And what I like to do is I just hold it with my fingers and I go out into that corner right there. Right? And then look at this line. It is so good. You see this? And then we can go ahead and push all the soap down and up. And it just hugs this area, okay? So you're gonna have some bubbles right here, most likely. But this is where you could use some of that tack solution. And you're also gonna have a little bit of bubbles here, okay? And then you can go ahead, massage this out, corner. And then for fingers and wrinkles, there's a saying that we like to teach. We say conquer and divide. So you want to divide all the fingers and wrinkles, and then instead of having a big wrinkle, you want to divide them and then do small ones little by little. So you can see all of these are set. Looks fantastic. Okay. It goes right to the edge. You barely see it. And then from here on out, I think you guys kind of get the gist of it now, but the alignment looks perfect. We literally got this scan and 2D'd and flattened. And one of this advice actually came from our fulfillment associate. And he was like, oh, why don't we make this one piece? I was like, why not? And then I just did it and it worked. And, you know, so kudos to him. So we kind of look at this as a team effort across the board. And you can see, once you do this, you can kind of spray a little bit. You don't need a whole lot of tack solution. And you want to move this in. Look at that seam right there. Beautiful, right? So you can seam it right here. We got amber over there. That's all good. It's our shop dog. Okay, and here's the beauty thing. I made a little bit of a mistake. I could align it a little bit better. All you have to do is take it out, spray some more slip solution, right, to flush out that tack. I'm going to go ahead and start from the top alignment right here. Whenever we do this too, I install it like, I don't know what, like 20, 30 times sometimes. Why? Because I just want to figure out the best way for our do-yourselfers to do this. All right, I will want to figure out what's the easiest way for our customers to be able to do this. And you have to be able to do it. So we're just kind of seaming all of this now. So there we go. All right, so now I have the top right here seamed, but not in the middle. The middle still should be pretty free. Right, and you can spend a lot of time when you're seaming, but basically you can kind of create an A, B, and once you create an A and B, or A and B I guess in this case, you just kind of push that middle ground, and now it's seamed. So now that that's seamed, you can see that this is still pretty free, and I can move it around a little bit. I like to divide it in half, so I got right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom part first. And look at that alignment right here. Guys, beautiful. And then on the top now, okay, now this is the challenge, right? There's some fingers up here. Well, remember what I said earlier. Watch out. Divide and conquer. I just don't want to spray the camera. But look at that. Oh, I just did that. You see how I divided it? So there was a big finger right there. I made it into 4 or 5 fingers. And boom. Push it out. That's small enough for me to push it out. So, you know, I'm my worst critic. And is this complete? No, I still see it. On my eye, I still see a couple edits and tweaks. I want a little bit better alignment here. But this is exactly why we installed this like 50 times. Because I need to be able to create a consistent install multiple times. Maybe not 50, but we do install it quite a bit. But you can see that's the concept right there. These fingers that you saw was pretty minimal, so they're not going to be a problem. And then that seam honestly looks fantastic. But let me go ahead and wipe it down. Let me just go ahead and squeegee the rest real quick. And then you guys can actually see the actual outcome. I want to make sure we show also like close-ups, even though it's not final, even though it's not ready. We don't mind showing you our process a little bit so you understand what we do, why we do, and how we do as well. So that seam looks fantastic right there. Don't mind some of the bubbles, right? Oh my goodness.
I was probably in your way.
Yeah, it's okay though. No excuse. I need to go back to school. PPF school. Okay. Some of it is still the dots I told you about, right?
The residue.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and show some of the inner parts. So this is a couple things like here. I think I could go a little bit less aggressive. This is perfect. You see how it fits right into it? I love how that fits right there. You don't even see the line. This one I can go a little bit less aggressive because I made it a nice little, we call it like a J cut or like a circle cut so it doesn't tear. But I can go a little bit less, I think, right here, a little bit down. And then this part can be a little bit more improved as well. But overall, this is about a 98, 99%. This is how we do the mirror in one piece in a template form. Of course, if you were to bulk this, you could. But honestly, a lot of professionals actually end up doing this templated and in two pieces. So typically, the most common way is going to be one piece right here and then one piece right here. So I think, this is just my read, is they're probably, I don't know, maybe after this video they think otherwise, but I think that they're probably going to do like one piece here and then two pieces, three pieces maybe, or at least like two pieces, right? But we opted in to do one piece. We feel like if we could make it less pieces, it's better. But that's how we designed the mirror PPF kit for the Model Y 2026 Juniper. If you have any questions, let us know. We love teaching people how to do this stuff and do their own do-yourself projects in any vehicles. So let us know in the comments below. We'll see you later. Click on that subscribe button. Happy protection.